Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and it could be danger here. Hazard. Matthäus. Spezia. There's a quick free kick. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Vieira. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Crossed in early.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Out of play for a goal kick. Thuram. And they've switched it over to the other side. Quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Vieira. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Matthäus might just make this. That's a throw. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. Now McTominay. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's through the middle. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forlan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Van Basten. Well, that has not gone well. Spezia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Forlan. Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And the pass is intercepted. He's chosen to go back. Bellingham. Vietnam finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's looking for the runner here. Mateus. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Azar touches it back. And it's Vieira. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Davids. Looking tidy in possession. He's tried one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to. There they go, hunting again.
Deep into stoppage time. Heads it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without hesitation. McTominay cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has put paid to that. And here's Bellingham. And the ball's a good one here. Vieira. Now the finish! Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Forlan. Vietnam still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hazard.
Spezia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He gets big. No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That has ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Spezia are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Mateos! Mbappe, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Basten. And here's Forlan. Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10, numero 13, numero 3, numero 21.
75 minutes played. And it's Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold. That's going to go a long way. Back in possession and ready to go again. This is promising. Davids. He's looking wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Cruyff. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Rafael Leao. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafael Leao. Cruyff. And the shot! Serginho. Reinders. He's through here. Can he get onto this? And that has been knocked clear. McTominay kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rafael Leao. Now it's Guti. He has found the way through. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And now the breakaway. So that's it, it is all over. Vietnam were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham, Vieira. That's a decent clearance. It's a good foot in there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold with a definite fell there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Van Basten. Another pass just keeps... There's the shot! He's delivered all right! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played back in.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Big header! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hullet.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. 30 minutes gone. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham, he is through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. That's been drilled forward. That's been cut out, well played. Van Basten might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
It's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers. Substitution on the field, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players... And the finish! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. Luis Suarez! Oh, can he get onto this?
The attendance
Back in
for this
possession
match
and
was
ready to go again.
70,987.
And it's Van Basten. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Forlan. Look at great hit! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Brilliantly cut out. Yeah. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, super ball! Van Dijk gets it clear. Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Goalkeeper's ball. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's clever. Dembele. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Alexander-Arnold.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Number
It's so
18,
often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lilian Thuram. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Forlan.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Vieira!
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's Nedved! So close to drawing level.
Nedved couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's got full! And that could have brought them level.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Mbappe. Nedved. Now it's Neymar. Gives it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! And the lead stays intact, just. Five minutes left on the clock. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. He could be in. Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Thuram attempts a clearance. Oh, that was vital.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And it's Bale. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mbappe. Van Basten hits one! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vieira. And it's Iniesta. Passes short and sharp. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
McTominay gets across to intercept that. Forlan. Played out to the left flank. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram. Here's Cannavaro. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Iniesta. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. 15 minutes till half-time. Van Basten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Forlan. Iniesta. Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And they've got a throw.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Iniesta. That's Vieira. Good spot, he's seen the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maldini gets it away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hit into the middle. There's the header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And here's Hullet. Van Basten might just make this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
He's going for goal! Just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correct.
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Oh, good. Tries a shot! They've done it! The second half sparked straight into life.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro. Iniesta. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neatly clipped into space. Climbs up big! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 33, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Suarez.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
For this match was
Spread neatly.
70,987.
And he'll shoot here! Cruyff. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much...
Big chance! Yes! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
McTominay hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got his range wrong there. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked up.
Van Basten! There was plenty of power on that. Threads one in.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Van Basten. Might be danger here. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. And here's Van Basten. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's managed to gift it back. McTominay clears it away. Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's Van Basten. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Maradona. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Seedorf. Always onto this. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Maradona. Thuram. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neymar. Big chance! Goal! China! And it's China who take the lead.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
China have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of the... Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's now the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Seedorf certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Vieira gets across and deals with it. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And now the breakaway.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rivaldo. Now Davids. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Oh, played right into his path. Maradona. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's onside! Schmeichel catches it safely.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Van Basten. And he's managed to get rid. There is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Number 7, Puskás.
There's the start of the second half.
Mbappe.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Platini.
And it's Maradona. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looks a good ball through. He's in here! Great hit! That could... And he's following up! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked...
Has a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vieira deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now he's off and running. Rivaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's Van Basten! Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just about up to the hour now. Van Basten. And it's Seedorf. Forlan. Kimmich, a player who needs no
The
introduction.
attendance for this match was
Seedorf proving
71,898.
dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Yamal. Vieira does well to get it back. Forlan. Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Brilliantly cut out. Rui Costa. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Van Basten! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Owen. Van Basten. And they're back on the ball. It's Van Basten! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's gone. Can he finish? And that's off target. Platini. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
McTominay kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Now it's Neymar. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Platini chasing after it. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Yamal. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And here's Forlan. Forlan.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's had it nicked away. Maldini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ball's gone out of play. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Owen. Short changes him with that pass. Always onto this. Now it's Van Basten. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Araujo wins the duel. And that will be the final act. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold, hit into the middle. And that should get the... And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now it's Bellingham. Foot in. He's under a lot of pressure there. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Bellingham. Interesting ball. Might be bullet! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Strong running down that left flank. First quarter of an hour gone. McTominay does well to get it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Forlan. It's Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Saliba gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's fizzed it forward. No goals as yet. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. Platini finds himself offside. Van Basten. That is a great pick out. He's got... Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played back in. Oh, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bellingham. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And the shot! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Bullet. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. And it's Roberto Carlos. Decent hit! It's there!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
De Jong goes short. Can he put it away? It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Hullet. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Cannavaro proves too strong. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. There's the whistle for half-time. Vietnam head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting... Has a shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks... Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And now they can clear their lines. Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Another chance! Oh, Fine stop from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Thuram. Substitutions taking place.
Brilliantly cut out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Thuram.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
71,649.
And here's Forlan. And it's Roberto Carlos. Platini. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. De Jong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! McTominay gets good distance on it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. And he thumps it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Driving on and making good progress. And the counter-attack is on for Milan.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Caught offside that time.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution
So, time
on
for
the field.
changes on both sides, actually.
66, Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field is number 2, Lilian Thuram.
Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's got the shot away! So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gets a good foot in there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Into the last 5 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Mateus, looking for the runner. That is good strength. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Chance to shoot now. Picked out brilliantly. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's Vieira. And they're quick to get it back. Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lily.
He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Reinders. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Vietnam finding their passes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Reinders. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Ford. He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. Forlan. Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's the cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the keeper takes decisive action. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gently done. Van Basten is herring after that one. And played right into his path. It's Forlan! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. Terrific header! And it's a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, good purposeful running this. Now this, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam get their fourth corner. Has a goal! It's in! It was bound to happen one way or another. He is just too good a player for it not to. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Alexander-Arnold
2 added minutes.
climbs up big. Saliba gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham gets good distance on it. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Vietnam are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Vietnam ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Whistle goes and we start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Driving forward. Shot could... Can he finish? Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. No way through there. Van Dijk looking to add to his goal. Dembele deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Reinders. Goes in for the header! Van Basten! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, it's Van Basten!
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then.
And the shot! Mighty close.
Mbappe probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Roberto Carlos. Great hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Vietnam really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Van Basten. Some really good ball movement. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe! They've scored! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And here's Forlan, showing good feet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And Messi! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Van Basten. He has found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Vietnam go into the lead. This real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Messi. Good ball over the top. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good read, needed to be. Deftly away. Reinders. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Forlan.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
McTominay cuts out the pass. And they can counter here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Suarez. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe.
So once
Coming
again,
on the
we're
field
underway.
is number 14.
Vietnam are probably
Ryan
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Forlan is flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had a hit! And another try! Oh, that's a waste.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cruyff. That's a nicely measured... Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Gullit can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi.
The attendance for
That
this
looks a
match
good ball
was
through.
72,306.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Suarez has given away a free kick. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Cruyff. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Roberto Carlos being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Cruyff. Oh, good. It's Van Basten! And again, the keeper stands strong. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos goes short. This is promising. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Van Basten. Number 66, Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field, number 18, Thuram. Number 2, Lilian Thuram. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, what a ball! Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, no joy this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Dembele. That has not gone well.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe, in with the challenge. Vietnam needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Saliba. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, can they get it back? Seedorf. Looking tidy in possession here. Now the finish! He scores! Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Vietnam take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that should get the job done. And they've got Reed. And here's Dembele. Mbappe! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Bale. Now it's Forlan. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gnabry. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box.
And the finish! This time, surely, it's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ooh, a delicate chip through, and that is expertly dealt with. Colwill. Pedri. Gnabry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Forlan. Vieira. And Alexander-Arnold. Rafael Leao. Can he latch on to this? Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Matheus Cunha. And here's Gnabry. And here's Mbappe. That's very neat. Pedri. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Colwill. And he opts to go forward. Now that's well seen too. And it's Forlan. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. He's beaten the line. It's Forlan! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Gnabry. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Matheus Cunha. Oh, sweet feet. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what a ball is in here! Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Colwill. 5 minutes till the break. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Gnabry. And now the breakaway. Great ball if he can get there. Alexander-Arnold. Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee has just said play on. And the first 45 minutes are up. Vietnam head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
And a quick reminder
Would you review the
that
first
parking
half?
in the area
Yeah, I
around
think
the
they'll be
stadium
happy
is
with that
strictly
scoreline.
forbidden.
I just hope the second
Please use
half is as
parking
good as the
provided by
first. It's
club
been
or any other
pulsating
paid
stuff.
parking facilities in the area.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a
Substitutions
goal
taking
each.
place.
Second period then underway. Rice is the guilty party there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's cut it out. Pedri, great defending, strong and determined. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rafael Leao. Gnabry. He's through here. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Real chance! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Almost an hour gone. And here's Rafael Leao. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that should get the job done. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of context.
Fallen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira gets across and deals with it. And the ball's gone astray. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, what about a counter-attack? He won't be happy with that one. Forlan. Upamecano. Now Colwill. Matheus Cunha. Colwill. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can clear their lines. Rice. And it's Forlan. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 9,
Roberto Carlos.
Serge Gnabry. Number 8, Matthias Cunha.
Alexander
Coming on the
Arnold.
Oh, really well played.
Number 5,
Well, that is good.
Number
Super running,
22,
sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Paulinho. Number 19.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Mbappe. Van Basten. Van Basten finds himself offside. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that is out of play. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Paulinho. Rice. And Paulinho. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pedri!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Nicely aimed pass. Gravenberg engages and forces him off the ball. Pullet gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now there's a fine ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Might be danger here. That's Ronaldinho. Ah, such a clever touch. That is good strength. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And that is expertly dealt with. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, this is shot at goal! It's there! First blood drawn. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. He's had a shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Hullet. Backward it goes. Oh, nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hullet is herring after that one. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And smartly reclaimed. Shifted upfield. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Suarez.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Luis Suarez. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And it's Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Luis Suarez. Looking for the runner. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's in on goal. Deftly away. He's got to be in here. And he was alert to it. Platini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well,
Nedved! That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
that was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Van Basten. Almost an hour
L'affluenza di
gone.
quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Nedved. Nedved running with the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here, can he put it away? And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Hullet. And that could set him on his way. He's got the shot away! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Luis
fact.
Suarez.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Ronaldinho.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them pull themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang
Il
on?
numero 45. Il numero 24. Bale.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Il numero 10. Il numero 26. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Just 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Davids. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Thuram, and he's had it nicked away. And now the breakaway. That has been cut short. McTominay, that's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. So that's it, it is all over. Vietnam pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.